I'm Dr. Gail Dubinsky, orthopedic medical doctor and yoga teacher in Sebastopol, Northern California. Welcome to another installment of Yoga Pearls, where we will discuss and break down foundational yoga poses into variations and modifications to make them more accessible to many people, especially those that don't practice yoga, for a little mini morning routine or a break during the day. Our topic today is twists, which are very dear to my heart. Most yoga really focuses on moving the spine, but in twists we get the extra benefit of really flushing the abdominal organs with circulation of breath and blood and energy. So we'll explore both the more static, traditional hatha yoga twist and some more dynamic yoga twists in both seated and standing variations. So I'm going to demonstrate on the chair. You could easily do this seated cross-legged on the floor. So if you're going to be on a chair, sit more at the edge of a firm chair where your butt's not sagging down. And if you have a chair with arms, that will work really well because you can use the arms for leverage. But for now, we're going to take a breath in and really lift up the spine. And exhale, visualize a spiral staircase as you turn to one side and take your arm to the back of the chair and take your opposite arm with the palm out outside the leg. Now, the reason I have palm out and not like this is because this tends to tighten the chest and shoulders, whereas this sort of opens up the chest and drops the shoulder. So in this position, you take a breath in, lift up, imagine that spiral going from the tailbone out the crown of your head, and exhale, just keep amplifying the spiral. For a little trick that we borrowed from Feldenkrais, you can actually turn your head back to the shoulder you're turning away from, and this will help amplify the twist in the direction you're going. You can keep adjusting the back hand, turning back your head, looking over the opposite shoulder. Then coming out, taking a breath in the middle, and then going to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen the spine, create space in the joints. Exhale from the tail out the crown of the head. Spin, take your arm behind, take the other arm palm facing out. Inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling, turning. Turn your head back as I suggested before. And every inhalation is a lift up, and every exhalation is a deepening of the spiral. And when you come out, just take a breath. Now, there are dynamic spinal twists that I think are really fun and invigorating. And again, these are nice to do seated cross-legged on the floor, but I'm going to demonstrate on the chair. And we have visited these before in some of my other clips on my YouTube channel and in my yoga videos, RX Yoga and Yoga for Gardeners. But we're going to first do goal posts, which is arms are out, parallel to the ground, elbows are right angles bent, forearms are perpendicular, thumb and middle finger and index finger touching. So you're going to just twist from side to side and the head will follow the spine, breathing, exhaling to one direction, inhaling to the other. It doesn't really matter. Conventionally, we inhale left and exhale right, but it doesn't really make that much difference. Just make sure you're breathing. And notice how I'm letting my knees move with the movement. So really get into it. It's very important to keep the elbows at shoulder level and the wrists above the elbows. So that's hard for sometimes when you have a shoulder problem, the wrists will want to come forward. Try to keep them back. Okay, then another variation, you can do that as long as you like, is this really works the upper back and shoulder blade area. Put your fingertips in the top upper chest and the thumbs on the top of the shoulders or even behind the shoulders, and continue that motion. Breathing should be through the nose, by the way. And also it's good not to have eaten recently for these. so you can do that for a minute or two. Ending each twist with an inhale in the middle, squeezing the shoulder blades and relaxing. Then you can take your fingertips behind the head, another chest opener, and the same thing. This goes a little faster. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other, breathing through the nose. Keep the spine lifted. Try not to lean forward or slump back. So you would continue that for a minute or two. And then if you really want to get some energy going, stretch the arms overhead, lift up, and then really like a washing machine agitator. Quick breath. Inhaling and relaxing. That's a little blast of oxygen for sure. Now, if we want to get out of our chairs, you can stand up. Do all of those variations, goal post, shoulder tips, back of the head, and arms up. And then a nice one that we have revisited in past videos is the heart opener twist. So this one, you inhale to your left, exhale to your right. And let your knees be soft and let your whole body turn. You don't want to lock your knees. This is a wonderful exercise. It's obviously a heart opening in both physical and energetic way. Okay, so that was a quick trip through the world of seated and possibly standing twists. I twist every day, and I invite you to do the same. Namaste. And for more, you can visit my YouTube channel, you can visit my website, GailDubinskyMD.com, and look at clips from my videos, RSI, RX Yoga, and Yoga for Gardeners. Thanks so much.